After some time with the X-Men and joining the West Coast Avengers, Gwenpool has been in a rough spot since her and Beak broke up, and even ponders when I will stop talking about it. She does help her teammates in the West Coast Avengers when needed, but the majority of the time she has been eating ice cream in the dark and watching soap operas with the land shark she found in a lab named Jeff. During a binge watch of another soap opera, she suddenly gets transported into a mysterious building with a man named Mobius, greeting her and saying he needs her help. Gwenpool brushes it off, saying that he can go bother the X-Men about it, with Mobius replying that the TVA needs help in finding a variant of her. Gwendolyn realizes that this is a multiversal situation and decides to help Mobius, with the help of the TVA's enforcer, Justice Peace. Gwendolyn and Justice Peace travel to Earth 17217 as they see a lone house there. Gwendolyn enters and sees a variant of herself wearing black and pink. This Dark Gwenpool welcomes her as she says they need to talk alone. Dark Gwenpool then grabs Justice Peace's head and makes it explode, as she comments why Adrian Man Ray even bothered adding him. Dark Gwenpool then takes Gwendolyn across the multiverse, showing some of the better worlds there. On the last Earth, she shows Gwenpool a perfect world, fully edited, full images, and everyone did not die. Dark Gwenpool says that she can have a perfect life, a perfect family, and she can never be hurt again. Gwendolyn then sees a version of herself with Beak, but she doesn't see Laura. She asks where Laura is, but Dark Gwenpool reveals that this world never had a Mr. Sinister, so X-23 never was created. She tells Gwendolyn that this is of little relevance, as she tries to gaslight her into replacing the family she had. Gwendolyn looks back at the memories she made in her world, meeting Laura, fighting Madeline Pryor, saving the world from Apocalypse, the Contest of Champions, falling for Beak, the Brotherhood's attack, and her friends in the West Coast Avengers. She then snaps back at Dark Gwenpool, saying that no amount of quality could replace her world, her friends, her family. She says that despite someone named Rey's reviews not editing the videos and just doing a narration over an image made in Canva, it is still her home. Dark Gwenpool laughs at this, saying that she has the power to eradicate her if she wanted to, as suddenly someone comes out of a star-shaped portal and punches Dark Gwenpool. Gwendolyn sees it is someone named America Chavez. America explains that she has been tracking Dark Gwenpool for a while and that she has been causing chaos across the multiverse. Dark Gwenpool fights both Gwendolyn and America Chavez as they battle across the multiverse, and after a few hours, they manage to defeat her and destroy her base of operations in her home world. America brings Gwendolyn home to Earth 1978, as America says that she might stay for a while. Gwendolyn then tells her to take a look around and be aware of a bald stalker who likes to talk a lot. That's not even vague, Gwendolyn. With this, America leaves to explore this new Earth. Gwendolyn returns home, thinking of her memories with her teammates from past and present, as she thinks back to Dark Gwenpool's words and the perfect world she offered. She looks at her phone, not getting one phone call from her old teammates, especially Laura. She then ponders to herself if she is even useful to any of the teams, or was she just a liability for the X-Men and the WCA. Suddenly, she gets a notification on her phone, a text from Laura, informing her that Beak had died. She turns off her phone, and as she gets on her bed, she cries with Jeff by her side, feeling some regret of not taking the deal. Somewhere in the multiverse, we see Dark Gwenpool get up, battered and bruised from the battle before, as she sees that everything she had planned in there was gone. She curses out Gwendolyn for ruining her life's work, and she gets an idea: to target Earth 1978 and get revenge on Gwendolyn. She goes into a hidden compartment in her destroyed house, where she has kept Dr. Spectrum. She then drains Dr. Spectrum of his abilities, and then kills her by making her body evaporate. She states that if she has to be the big bad and start a multiverse saga to get her revenge, then so be it. Sometime later, Gwendolyn gets on a train while wearing a disguise, a white and pink hoodie, while holding Jeff, as she never said a word to her fellow West Coast Avengers before leaving. She sits down as she looks at an old picture of Beak that he had in his bedroom, showing his parents. She looks at it as she sees it was taken in Nebraska. She goes all the way to Nebraska with Jeff in hand as they arrive a day later, and Gwendolyn gets a condo in the area. She sets Jeff down on the bed as she sits on the couch in the living area, and she takes off the jacket while covered in self-inflicted, "My God, Gwendolyn, why would you do this to yourself?"